How's it going, man? We're just sitting in this dark room.
Two guys sitting in a dark room. Stay away from me.
Huh?
I said, stay away from me.
Fuck. Alrighty. Yeah, and so
we
I don't got an intro today, so I was just gonna get this episode started. Just go with the flow.
um
Yellow leather, white leather.
soft kitty, warm kitty.
So yeah, man, what have you been up to?
Um Nothing, just chilling pretty much. Been watching some movies. Uh I recently watched Smile. It was alright. I've heard the second one is better. I started the second one, didn't finish it. Um, because I had to leave and do something.
It's Smile. Smile is a horror movie, right?
Yeah.
Person can't stop smiling.
Yeah. Pretty much it's like a demon or something paranormal, essentially. So if you see somebody commit suicide, then they'll get possessed. I guess essentially that's what it is. And then pretty much the whole cycle, and it doesn't break. It just keeps going on.
Interesting. And what emotions did you feel while watching? I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, I've seen clips. I've never seen it. I don't know if it's good or not.
I'd say it's a good watch. It's pretty gory if you're into that.
What would you give? I mean, it has to be good if they made a sequel. Out of a score of 10, what would you give it?
I'd say like a 7. It was good.
Nice.
Fuck. There's this one. I was thinking. There's this one movie that I also watched recently. I forgot what it's called.
Aang, Avatar, Last Airbender.
Yeah, that too. Oh, if I think about it, if I remember it, I'll bring it up later. But yeah, I did watch Aang, The Last Airbender. It was actually pretty good. I really liked that movie. Like, there was a bunch of shit where I was like, "Oh, damn, that's in The Last Airbender," or "Oh, that's the start of The Legend of Korra." Man, there's a bunch of good reference or not references, but like I guess references and stuff like that in Aang the Last Airbender. It was a good watch.
I still haven't seen Avatar.
You should watch it.
Yeah, I was thinking of watching it, just to watch this movie because I heard the movie was good.
Yeah, as I was watching it, it made me want to watch The Legend of Korra.
Not the original.
Not actually no, not the original, cause
Interesting.
this is so this movie pretty much happens in between.
Yeah, I know because Aang's still alive.
Yeah, and what is pretty much building um what's already built in The Legend of Korra. So I thought that was pretty cool. I have a pen. I don't know. I'm just fucking with it. But no, yeah. I do want to watch The Legend of Korra now, and I think I might fucking binge watch that shit when I get the chance.
Yeah, I've seen season 1 and 2 Legend of Korra. I haven't finished that one either. I was started 3. I heard season 3 is really good. Isn't there 4 seasons or 3?
I think there's 3 seasons.
There's 3 seasons for Avatar now.
There's 4 seasons because it's each book is a season.
Yeah, isn't there, I thought there was only 3 books.
I guess so. Yeah. Cause in the end, it's what is it? Fire. Yeah. No, I guess it is only 3 books. I thought it was. I thought it was a different one. Never mind. I guess it is only 2 seasons.
Cause they're all the books are elements, no?
Yeah. And he already knows wind. And that's what was cool about this movie because you get to see the wind element being used like to its how ancient airbenders used to use it, and it was pretty interesting because you never got to see it, all only what Aang can do and what we were shown and whatnot. And it was just cool to see that he was able to advance his airbending skills.
Um, I heard he uses the Avatar state all the time in this one,
Yeah, that's what I know. Yeah, he does. He actually does.
and I heard fans weren't happy about that.
I don't see why.
Because the
He's
Avatar state is like a life or death situation. Like it should only be he should only use the Avatar state when they're like in a dangerous situation or if he's facing dangerous foe. But I heard that I did listen to reviews. I heard that he uses the Avatar state just to land.
yeah, yeah. That was a life or death situation. He didn't know how to fly.
He could fly with wind.
He doesn't know how to fly.
Aang knows how to fly.
He uses a glider.
Does he not know how to fly?
He
Well,
doesn't
I'm
know how
not a
to
fan,
fly.
so I can't say anything.
He doesn't. In the
Um,
Legend of Korra, there is a character that does know how to fly,
but
but
Aang doesn't know how to
Aang doesn't
fly.
know how to fly. He
Interesting.
uses a glider, and he does go into the Avatar state to use more power, uh, to pretty much like, uh, project himself so he doesn't fall. Like propulsion, I guess you'd say, with fire.
Nah, just for that reason, I'm not gonna watch that movie.
I'm dead.
Um,
No, but there's. I feel like in all those key moments that he was using it, it was to survive. I mean, mind you, he's still a young Avatar, and he's not old. You know, he's still learning and whatnot. But I thought it was still every moment he used the Avatar state, I was like, that's pretty sick. And then there was characters too that came back that I didn't like expect to see. I was like, oh shit. And then if you know anything about the cabbages, that was pretty cool. The
I don't know.
cabbage man.
I don't know shit about Avatar.
Watch Avatar, man.
Yeah, I will watch it and then maybe
Uh,
I could review it here on this channel.
as much as you tell me to watch Captain America: The Winter Soldier, you gotta watch Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's different though. That's Captain America's a movie.
You can get through 3 seasons of peak animation.
I will watch Avatar and I will review it here on the podcast uh if you watch Game of Thrones.
If I watch Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
that's how many seasons is that?
8. No wait, yeah, 8 seasons. 8 or 7, I forget.
That's 5 seasons longer than.
It was a good fucking show though. No, I've been trying to revisit Game of Thrones. I'm seeing a lot of edits on my page, and I usually revisit it during the winter time. It just feels right. But yeah, I'm trying. I want to revisit it, and I want to talk about it here in the podcast. But I can't talk about it if you haven't seen it.
I see.
Yeah.
Is that your Christmas movie?
I guess in a way. I mean, it's because the whole series they say winter is coming, and in that universe, winter lasts decades. I mean, yeah, or years. There's winters that never stops. But throughout the first season they keep saying winter's coming, and then there's a lot of snow. Yeah, so it just feels like
It
it's a
feels
winter.
right.
Yeah, it feels right. It just feels like I don't know. I usually I try to I read it. I've seen it multiple times. Well, I've seen it like 2 or 3 times, and I want to revisit it because I also want to watch House of the Dragon because I heard it's getting really good right now. I know of it because they talk about it's in the past. They talk about it in Game of Thrones, but just to watch it, I've been seeing all the clips and all the dragons. It looks pretty cool. And then they made another one, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I saw a few episodes of it, and what I saw, I really enjoyed, and I want to get into that as well. But just the whole Game of Thrones universe is just really good. Like I honestly really recommend. Um, just at least try,
Getting into
yeah,
Game of Thrones.
just at least one episode.
Well, then in that case, should I just watch it in like chronological order?
No, I would start with Game of Thrones. Like you would have to start. It's like starting Star Wars at Phantom Menace. Like you don't want to do
Okay.
that. But no, yeah. I mean, for me, I think it's really like what they achieved. I feel like that show achieves something at the time no show hasn't. Like they say it was a cheap show, but when you watch it, like the set pieces, uh the atmosphere, that the environment, like it just feels like you're in that world, and you're all these characters are, they feel like real people. Everything that all the consequences that happen feel like real consequences that would happen. um I don't know, it's just really good. I do recommend it like 100%.
Let me see. I'll it's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's something I gotta subscribe to. I'll get in on that.
I have all 5 seasons on. Well, I have 5 seasons on on disc if you want to borrow it. That's how committed I am to getting you into it. But then I'm gonna have to subscribe to HBO because I can't watch it. So
So
it's
it's
kind of like a slippery slope there.
yeah.
I'll find it. I'll bootleg it, bootleg or something. I don't know.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
But yeah, speaking of movies, yeah, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. You do need to watch that movie.
Yes, I know. We had a whole
Discussion.
discussion about it earlier. You pretty much yelled at me for not
I
watching.
did not yell. Did I yell at you?
Pretty much yelled at me for not watching the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I guess I did yell at him. Honestly, it's one of the. In my opinion, it's one of the best MCU movies, and I feel like, um, a lot of Captain America's character and Bucky's character have to do with that movie, and you're missing out on so much key moments in the rest of the movies. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I will definitely go and watch that.
Will you watch it before Endgame or not Endgame? Doomsday.
Oh yeah, I'll throw it in the mix of the Road to Doomsday.
I'm gonna start that too. I didn't know they had that on Disney. So you started with X-Men?
Yeah,
Oh,
it starts
that's
with
sick.
X-Men, X2, and then
Last Class is not in there. What about Days of Future Past? Shouldn't Days of Future Past be on there?
I guess not. I don't know, cause I guess it's Fox Universe.
Yeah, X-Men Days of Future Past, because that's like a key moment in the X-Men.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like you should throw that one in there just in case.
I don't know. That's a
Well, here's my thing, because you've seen the trailer, the Doomsday trailer, right? The newest
mm,
one where it teases Doomsday. He says this line. He says, you're all living
stolen
stolen
lives.
lives. And if you think about it, um, if you think about it, this is what I think the plot is, and I'm pretty sure this is what the plot is because that's what it shows in the trailer. Uh, the heroes are the cause of Doomsday. Everyone is getting a backlash to their act. Everyone's getting consequences to their action. Because he's right. Everyone is living stolen lives. Um. Let's go down the heroes and let's talk about it. Like Captain America, he goes back in time. What are you looking at?
No, I'm just trying to make sure you don't see the label.
Speaking of Cap, he goes back in time, and he lives with Penny Carter, and has it. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Now I'm engaged in the conversation.
Okay. Okay. Is there someone behind me? All right, let me go back. Hold on, let me drink some water. It's stressing me out, bro.
Stressing yourself out. I'm just trying to not get fucking copyright striked.
Well, then fucking just put it away.
Or I want to drink it. That's the thing.
What are we looking? Okay.
How are you looking over there?
I was checking the time. Let's restart. Okay. Okay, Captain America goes back in time to live with Penny Carter and have a baby with her.
Peggy.
Did I say Penny?
You said Penny, yeah.
It's Peggy?
Peggy.
It's Peggy this whole time? We call her Penny Carter. This Penny. What's her name? Peggy Carter.
Yeah.
Okay, Peggy's a weird name. Peggy.
At least it's not Penny because I think of Penny Parker. So I think that's what you probably got mixed up.
So look it up. Actually, I'm kind of curious. But anyways, he wasn't supposed.
It is Peggy Carter.
No, it's Peggy Carter. That is a weird name. Not judging anyone named Peggy out there. Anyways, fuck. I'm like, I can't even get through this conversation, dude.
It's okay.
So that's a stolen life. Do you agree with me on that?
Yes, because he wasn't supposed to go back.
He wasn't supposed to go back. Not only that, do you think just them going back in general and getting the time stones?
Well, I think
because the
about
TVA says that was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But who else?
Well, I just thought of it. It just dawned on me now. Would it really have been a stolen life? Because he should have already been dead.
No, he shouldn't have.
What I'm saying is he should have lived out his life in that time period, but he got frozen.
Yeah, but I don't think him being frozen. I think him going back is stolen because he's a super soldier, and that's why he survived.
Being in the
ice.
In the ice.
I don't think. I just think it's just unfortunate events. You know what I mean? I don't think it's it's like breaking your leg. You know, like shit happens. I don't think that's a stolen life necessarily. But for sure, him going back in time, while there's probably another version of him asleep. That's a stolen life. Because he's living the life. Not only that, Thor, he has a daughter that was supposed to be dead.
From the God Butcher.
Yeah, she's supposed to be dead. And then he talks to, what's that name? Who do they talk to? That being?
I don't know who it is off the top of my head, but it's the
Beyonder, or I don't know. Is that someone else?
That's someone else. It's the embodiment of eternity or some shit.
Oh, eternity. They talk to eternity. I believe that's their name. And then they bring back the daughter back to life. So that's another stolen life. But that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna bring up Captain. Not only that. Another stolen life. Would you say the events of No Way Home? The whole spell.
That's- How would that be a stolen life? Was that just like preventing him from like fully
He pretty much
unmasking
erased
him,
his
or pretty much erased himself
yeah
in a
from
sense?
reality.
Um,
No one but Peter Parker knows who Peter Parker is.
I guess that's. I wouldn't see it as a stolen life,
But still, that
but
that
I guess
spell.
that's. I guess in a way it is life altering, but I wouldn't see it as a stolen life.
Um, not only that, that spell is like a big fucking spell. Like he brainwashed the entire world. No,
Not
probably
only
not the
that,
entire world, the
like the
entire
entire,
galaxy,
yeah.
probably. Um, he has to have. Did he get any like repercussions or like backlash from it in Multiverse of Madness? He didn't, right? They just talked about it.
I mean, well, I guess the backlash was the multiverse tearing.
When does it tear? That's what I'm saying. But he
What do you
like
mean? When does it
okay,
tear?
yeah, but he still uses the spell. He still casts the spell.
And then the cause of that spell is why we get the Sinister Five. And
Yeah, they come
then
into our Earth. Yeah, I know that's the backlash, but like he does it again, and this time it works. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. But not only that, this is why I say, have you seen Days of Future Past? This is why I mentioned that film.
yeah, I believe I have. That's with the
So
one. That's with the
the Sentinels,
Apocalypse.
the Sentinels kills almost every mutant, and they're killing all the X-Men. Wolverine goes back in time to make sure that they're never even invented, and then everyone that was dead comes back to life because the movie ends with him waking up in the X mansion, and everyone we know that's dead is alive.
That's crazy. I
So what
see.
did
I
you say?
see.
That's
So I
another
see
stolen
why.
life.
I see. I guess that would be considered a stolen life.
Because they altered history.
But that would be in a different universe.
It's no, it's yeah. All these universes are gonna combine.
I guess so.
Those
I
X
guess
Men
so.
are the same X Men we've seen.
No, yeah, you're
That's what I'm
right.
saying.
You're
That
right.
has to be the reason
That you know
why.
what? That's probably is why he still says that, and we see the
That's
mutants
what
in
I'm
the trailers.
saying. They're not supposed to be alive. That's why everyone did something like big. Like
Yeah, no,
they everything
I
has to have a consequence. Is what I'm trying to say.
and this is that consequence.
Yes.
Oh, I see. I see.
Loki as well. He was supposed to die in the hands of Thanos. That's his fate. He was never supposed to go to the TVA. They were supposed to prune him and uh reverse
And revert the whole
the
fucking
whole
thing.
timeline,
Yeah,
and then they I think they did. They ended up reversing the timeline, but still he ends up becoming an agent, and now he's the holder of stories or realms.
the keeper of the multiverse.
Yeah, he now he has his own throne and he's holding all the universes. Um, he was never that. Yeah, he's living a stolen life. Would you say he was never supposed to live that life?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. He wasn't supposed to live that life. That's crazy to think about.
That's what I'm saying. Who else would be? Oh, Wanda. She created life. So she did the whole WandaVision has a huge backlash because not only did she like hypnotize the whole town, with her magic, she created two boys. Um, what are their names? I don't know their names. But at first, you're like, oh, they're only alive in that world. But then we see them again. We see one of them in what's that show called? Agatha. And then we see another one in the trailer of WandaVision. Or not WandaVision, Vision
Vision
Quest.
Quest.
So they're both alive. How are they alive? Because Wanda created them.
I mean,
She like
yeah.
without, well, without Vision. That's what I'm saying. That's another Stone life. She literally pretty much created life out of thin air.
No, she went to a universe where she had.
No, that was in Multiverse of Madness. The kids from WandaVision are now, they're still in Universe 616.
Well, they do show her with the fucking belly bump.
Yeah, that's all an illusion. The whole Wanda, yes, the whole TV thing is an illusion. Everyone there's not Vision, and the boys are not real. Vision's not alive. When he tries to leave that world that she created, it kills him. It's like killing him slowly. And then what she does, she makes the world bigger so he could survive. And then towards the end, when she knows she has to stop this world that she created, she says goodbye to all three of them. Vision transfers his memories to Vision Quest,
Right, Vision.
but those two children were assumed they just faded off. But then we see him again, older. But they were never there. They never.
I see. Yeah,
they were never born.
In Agatha, all along, it actually explains
Exactly, they were never born.
They weren't born. Their conscious was born.
That's what I'm saying.
And so what had happened was that pretty much like somebody had to die for their conscious to be into that body.
Stolen life.
And so I do see what you're getting at.
Telling you, all these heroes are just doing all this shit and they think they can get away with it. And then
it's the boys all over again. We just don't see it.
Doom, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Doom is coming to collect the fucking paycheck, bro.
Doom is the real good guy.
No, he literally, bro. Like, I don't know, dude. I'm over here against mutants. I'm over here on Doom's side. Bro,
if he had superpowers, watch out.
It's like we have superpowers. We could save the world. What do you mean save? You mean fix, right? We could fix the world. No, but like in Secret Wars, he creates Battle World. He creates the perfect world, man. Dude, when he's in charge, there's no all his citizens are fucking wealthy and fed. In the comics.
But all under a grand illusion.
No, it's not an illusion.
You gotta obey to Doom.
Yeah, it's like the law, man. Like, yeah, if you steal, you go to prison. Like, yeah, like, dude, just like the reason why the Avengers are getting, well, the Avengers are already fucked up. That's why he's on their asses, and he's only a dick to them. But no, he's nice to his people.
That's funny. I guess in a sense, that's the perfect world. That's funny.
If you follow him, bro, you got food, you got shelter, you're living happy, bro. Like, if you're a normal person, you're living happy, dude. Like, honestly. But if you're a superhuman being, probably not.
That's hilarious. So I guess you do want to be against.
We'll see. We'll see what Dooms does in the movie. I don't know too much to Doom.
I bet you hate technology too, huh? I bet you call technology clankers.
I do call it technology clankers. It's funny.
That's funny. That's
Uh,
why. That's why AI is gonna rise against us.
no, I don't like AI. I'm actually against AI. That's but yeah, I am excited for Doomsday. It looks exciting.
I'm excited for Doomsday 2. It's gonna be a must watch for sure. And the road to Doomsday is gonna be a great watch. I can't wait to watch them all.
Yeah, I'm gonna start that. Which actually I have the list right here. I'll say the list for those of you curious of the list.
It's also on Disney Plus as well. It You gotta kind of like look through the Marvel page, but you'll see it.
So the first movie would be X-Men. The original X-Men with Hugh Jackman, and then we got X2, the sequel to the original X-Men movie with Hugh Jackman. And then we got Captain America: The First Avenger. I wonder why is that one specifically a must? And then you got the Avengers, which
That's
that
crazy how it skips over a bunch of
that's what I'm
movies.
saying. Why is that one a must? And the other ones aren't. Um, it skips to the Avengers, and then well, obviously you gotta watch all the Avengers. It skips to Avengers, Avengers Infinity War, and then Avengers Endgame. So it skips most of phase one, and then skips phase 2 and 3, minus the Avengers movies, and then it goes to Loki, Shang-Chi, and the Legend of the Ten Rings. See, Spider-Man No Home. Spider-Man No
Spider-Man No
Home
Way Home.
has to be because Brand New Day is not on here. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
I
Uh,
guess to know who the uh Atlanteans are.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why. And then their state, it looks from judging from the trailer, it looks like they're a big part of it because they're the first ones
To make contact with
with the Fantastic Four.
yeah.
And then what else? What else? Oh yeah, Captain America: Brave New World. I'm pretty sure that one's to set up the new Avengers and Sam Wilson being Captain America. And then Deadpool and Wolverine. I know Deadpool and Wolverine are gonna be in this. Like, it's not a secret. It's obvious at this point. And then they literally have their whole movie plot has to do with the TVA, and the TVA is a big part of the multiverse. And
So it makes sense for them to just be in the movie.
I feel like after Loki, we should have seen the TVA in multiple Marvel movies. You know what I mean?
But they don't know who they are.
No, but like we should have seen the TVA in Spider-Man No Way Home. We should have seen them in
Well, I guess so, cause they are like they.
that's what I'm saying. When they introduced them, it's like the new organization. It's like Shield. When we first saw Shield, we saw them in every movie, dude. We saw them in the first Iron Man movie. They didn't have a name at first, and then we see them in Iron Man 2. We see them in
I do see what you're saying, and then they
and
do
they're
depict
slowly.
them.
I'm sorry. Go
No,
for it.
go for it.
I was saying they're slowly like they're slowly keeping tabs on the Avengers, and you see that throughout the movies. And I thought, because literally Loki's after Endgame, I thought when we got introduced to the TVA, um, and we're introduced to more multiverse movies, we're gonna get more of them, and they're gonna like keep tabs of these universes, and that's how they bring in.
Other characters and
Yeah, I
stuff like
thought that
that.
would have been.
That would have been interesting to take on doing that. But I do see what you're saying, cause in Loki it kind of depicts them as like they're on the spot of pruning timelines, like immediately. Like as soon as they get a an alert, they're like on it like the snap of a finger. At least that's what I saw.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I feel like after Endgame, every movie feels like its own universe. Like, cause I feel like Deadpool and Wolverine is the only movie that touches the TVA, and Loki's not even in that, but it feels like yeah, the TVA is a big part of it, and it just blends so well with the whole Deadpool story.
Yeah, well, it made sense for Oh well, because they don't even you don't even see that. I mean, I guess it makes sense for the TVA to be in Deadpool and Wolverine because in what is it? I think Deadpool 2, he literally goes back in
Yeah,
time
but not only
and
that, I mean the X-Men do it. I when I saw the trailer, I thought that was the reason why they visit his door, his apartment, but that's literally not the case because they mentioned that he abused the timeline, but they didn't care. They know he abused it, and they let him do it. They wanted him for a different reason
well,
because he literally says, "I thought I'm here because of my holo thing," and they're like, "Oh, because of you're abusive of the timeline." They're like, "Oh, you're very abusive, but that's not why we're here."
oh, I see. Well, I guess they helped him. They helped him
That's what I'm
fix
saying. He
the
didn't like.
multiverse
Yeah, it was what it had to do with the story, but it would have been cool to see the TVA a lot
and a lot
more.
more movies. No, I see what you're getting at. Because it would have made a lot more sense to have them around and like um
We should have got more. This was supposed to be the multiverse saga. Like I feel like this was. I mean, they can't. I don't know if they're gonna go back. Like, are we after Secret Wars? Are we done with the multiverse? That's my question.
I think so.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like that too because they're rebooting the X-Men and they're gonna make Ghost Rider. They have plans for Midnight Suns, and it just feels like they're going in a different route. We're in the midst of the multiverse saga, but out of all the movies we got, I feel like there's only 3 movies of the multiverse, one show, or 2 movies. Yeah, okay, so we only have 3. It's No Way Home, Doctor Strange, Deadpool and Wolverine, and then Loki. We don't have any other. And then okay, I'll include Fantastic Four because I did like how that one takes place in a different universe.
I guess
Um,
so. You know that is damn. It's
you know what
supposed to
I'm
be the
saying?
multiverse
We're in the
saga,
multiverse saga, but we
but we
don't
don't have
have
multiverse
multiverse
movies.
exactly.
There's only a handful of them. That's crazy.
That's what I'm
But in the
saying.
Infinity Saga, we
The Infinity
have
Stones are everywhere.
yeah, they're everywhere. Like
Um,
everybody's talking about them. You'll see them in like different depictions and stuff like that. I
I feel
see.
like they.
Well, I guess we do get. I don't know. Well, the Marvels is a team up. Is a team up movie, so that's that. Um. Well, I guess at the end of the Marvels, she goes to a different universe. I wonder if they're gonna pick up on that in Doomsday.
Well, the universe she goes to isn't it the Fox universe?
Yeah, that's what I think it is. Isn't it like old Beast, not new Beast?
It's a new beast.
Is it new Beast?
It's a new beast.
Oh, a new
It's the
Beast.
same actor, but it's a CGI beast. It looks like the beast from
Oh, okay,
the
okay.
cartoons. It's
Yeah.
the original. It's the makeup.
Yeah, when I was watching no, I'm like making sure. I was watching X2 yeah. That's where he comes out and it looked cool.
I think he does look cool. I never said he didn't.
No, no, yeah, I'm just saying like his character is pretty cool and he got like an accent. I don't know, just it was especially when he's in a suit too. Looks all fucking like professional. I don't know. Beast looks pretty fucking
Did he
cool.
meet? Does he? He talks to Wolverine, right? Is it? I don't know if it's this scene where he's like, he's talking to Wolverine, and he's like, "I've been fighting for mutant rights longer than you've been alive, boy." And then he's like, "Did he just call me boy?" Not realizing that this guy's nearly 200 years old.
That's funny.
Is that on that movie?
I don't remember because I paused the movie because I ended up doing some other stuff.
Uh, you don't sit, dude. This guy doesn't sit and watch movies. He like watches in the background and does other things.
No, no.
You
I
did that with
was
Weapons, dude, which is crazy. And he said he didn't like it.
I didn't like the ending.
Yeah, no, it's because he didn't sit down and watch the whole thing.
I guess I'll have to sit down and rewatch that movie again. Um,
Is it because it was too comedic for you?
too comedic.
Yeah.
What weapons?
Well, let's talk about Weapons real quick. Spoiler warning if you haven't seen Weapons. What was it about the ending you didn't like?
I don't know. I guess I just didn't really understand like what the fuck happened.
Yeah, you didn't fucking sit down and watch the movie. That's why.
I mean,
It's
I
crazy.
guess I don't know. I still don't understand because I like would watch it and I'm just like I'm still not understanding what's going on.
Yeah, because you didn't fucking watch the movie. It's so like simple. I can tell you the whole plot.
And then why was there a big fucking gun floating at the end of the
Oh,
movie?
that one? Yeah, that one was confusing. Well, exactly. You don't know why, actually. You don't.
Because it's weapons.
Because it was a dream. He was dreaming.
Wow.
Yeah, he was in a dream. He was sleeping in his son's room. He was in a dream. And then he's in a dream sequence. And then he wakes up. And then he just like, he yells, "What the fuck?" Because it was a weird dream. You don't remember that, huh? Because you didn't watch it. So in your
Gee.
eyes, you're like, "Oh, this is happening in real time."
Well, I knew at one point I was like, well, okay, this can be what it like a true story or whatnot.
Did you think it was a true story? Because how it started?
No, I didn't think it was a true story, but like at a certain point, I was like, okay, this is a like a non-fiction horror film. Like I don't know, that's just what I thought.
Most of horror films are nonfiction.
Yeah, I know.
Or
I
no,
never
wait,
thought. I
no.
never.
Most horror films are fiction.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Fiction. I don't know why I had a brain for it. Um, yeah, I just went into it like watching any other um horror film. I guess I just didn't really sit down to watch it.
Damn.
No,
I don't know
there
what
is
to
a
tell
bunch of
you.
movies that I do want to
I don't know what to tell you, man.
rewatch.
But yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah,
Are you gonna watch Resident Evil?
Resident Evil.
Yeah, the new one.
I might, but I didn't really even watch like the first ones.
It's a new one. It's not a sequel to anything. It's a remake.
Oh, so it's just standalone.
Yeah, but the what's special about this one? The director of Weapons is making it, and then Weapons and Barbarians uh did really good with reviews and did great with critics and fans. Um, so yeah, this Resident Evil movie is a big deal. So yeah, he they gave him an IP because he did good with two. This is a new director. This is his third film. Um, this is his first IP, and just by have you seen the trailers?
No, I haven't. This is
It looks
like
really good.
the
Like
first I'm hearing of it.
me
I mean,
personally,
I've heard of it, but like
I
in
thought
detail.
I thought Barbarian was a really good movie. I thought Weapons was really good movie. I enjoyed it when I watched it. Like the whole movie was just bizarre for me. But yeah, when I heard he was gonna direct a new Resident Evil, I was excited and curious because of the route he was gonna go because he's a horror director. But then again, Resident Evil has always been a horror game. It's the movies and the later sequels that make it into action
Yeah.
genre. But yeah, what I've seen, he's not adapting any of the um characters that Resident Evil are known. He's creating his own character, but he's dropping in it. He's making his own character and he's dropping it into the Resident Evil world. which I think is pretty cool. I've always said I never minded movies when
They do stuff like that.
yeah, like Fallout. Like Fallout has nothing to do with the games, but it's in the world of Fallout. It's a different story in the world of Fallout.
That's pretty much how Fallout is in a sense.
But yeah, every story has different characters, I guess. Yeah. But you know what I'm trying to say
Yeah,
though.
no, and
Like it didn't like adapt a story from the games.
yeah, no, I do understand what you're saying. Like the new Star Wars movie that's coming out, like it's people in that universe, but has nothing to do with
Well, I'm talking about video game adaptations. This is a little different.
I'm just trying to compare two and two, but I understand what you're saying.
Well, Star Wars has always been a whole universe. So like there's multiple Star Wars projects. So no, it's not the same. But
Well,
I guess what you're trying to say. No, I'm trying to I know
yeah.
I know what you're trying to say, but all right, I guess we got it.
Anyway, but I understand.
I don't think you do. But yeah, I literally forgot what we are talking about.
We started off talking about
Oh, the road to
the road to
Doomsday, and then we
Doomsday.
jumped into because you didn't see the fucking. Oh, you like kind of watch Weapons or something. Anyways, the next movie after Deadpool and Wolverine is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Why is that one after?
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah. Then Thunderbolts and the Fantastic Four.
What does it have?
We want to restart the list.
No, just the next the one that you just said again.
Um.
Because you said after. What did you?
Oh, okay, my bad. So after Endgame, it's Loki, Shang-Chi, No Way Home, and then Wakanda Forever, Brave New World, Deadpool, Wolverine, and then Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. That one's like after Deadpool, Wolverine, and Brave New World.
I see. I see what you're saying. Like, why is that after when it happens before?
Yeah. So I don't know why that's
I
on
don't
the
know. That's
list.
interesting.
And
That's
then the
interesting.
last movie you should watch is Fantastic Four: First Steps. Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
But I will throw in Days of Future Past in there because that does seem like a key plot point that they could bring up later.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't really think about that.
Or what? Why isn't it in the list?
I don't know. Maybe they just didn't want to overwhelm people.
But that's another thing. Like, why are you gonna? So that you think the average viewer has seen all these Marvel movies?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. What if there's an average viewer hasn't seen Days of Future Past and he goes by the Road to Doomsday list, and then when we watch Doomsday, they explain Days because the Sentinels are there.
True.
Um.
True.
So why isn't that on the list? We'll see.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. Because well, I guess if you do know X-Men, I guess you know Sentinels.
I guess you do, but that's what I'm saying. The average viewer does. Like my uncle loves X-Men movies.
Mm-hmm.
He calls the Wolverine he calls him the boy wolf in Spanish, or the man wolf.
Yeah.
How do you say it in Spanish?
I don't know.
Hombre oso, or not oso,
I
whatever.
forget how to say it.
But does your uncle say that too, or your dad?
I would ask my dad how to say
Wolverine.
just Spanish or superheroes in Spanish,
Uh-huh.
and just the comparison and stuff like that. It's funny.
Yeah, it's different.
It's funny.
But no, he loves Wolverine, so like if he were to watch, I don't know if he's seen Endgame, but just for the benefit of this conversation, not Endgame, Days of Future Past. For the benefit of this conversation, let's say he hasn't seen Days of Future Past. He has. It's been a while since he's seen X-Men movies. Let's say he wants to jump back in. He watches the first two X-Men. He's familiar with them, and then he jumps into the next movies. He's not gonna know what the Sentinels are.
I guess so, in a sense like that, especially
You would
with.
have to watch the cartoon, read the comics, or watch that specific movie.
I don't even know. There's no. Do they show it? No, they don't show it in Deadpool and Wolverine either.
Dude, I was watching a post. The Sentinel.
That's
You've
true.
seen Days of Future Past, right?
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
The Sentinels in Days of Future Past are like so goated. They're nightmare fuel. Like they're adapting to every mutant. They're like killing everyone. Like he's literally fighting Iceman. Iceman is Omega level mutant, and his counter to it, he turns into fucking fire hotter than his ice.
They're just
Like
uh well, they're just like fucking Bear Grylls.
um
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
yeah, that's what they do, man. Like they're so OP. They couldn't defeat him. The only way to defeat him is they had to go back in time and make sure they never existed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But then another the Sentinel,
Yeah, so it is a big part because that's crazy.
but the Sentinels that Doomsday rises in the trailer aren't the Sentinels from Days of Future Past. They look more comic book accurate. But the ones in Days of Future Past, they look like demons, dude. They're all like black.
Sleek and all
Yeah,
that
they
stuff,
look
yeah.
fucking. I'm not gonna lie.
But that was a darker tone
Out of
in that
out of
era.
every redesign from a comic book to a movie, I think that's one of the best ones.
You think so?
I think that one looks better than the original.
Really?
They look fucking more menacing, dude. If I saw that versus the other robot, you know what I'm saying?
So I mean, to each their own, yeah.
I
But
mean, yeah.
like a
We all
100 foot sentinel walking your way, as opposed to a 6
well,
foot.
dude, they're more scarier if you think about it. But yeah, I guess the Sentinels are like huge in the comics. These are a little bit smaller, but they're still tall as fuck.
I guess so. I
Um,
mean, I guess they are more menacing too.
did you
'Cause,
see them?
yeah.
Like they're literally just flying in the air, and they see the mutants, and they just fucking launch down like fucking missiles.
They're like, I'm coming to get you.
Yeah.
You know, I will throw that in the watch to Road to Doomsday, because
That's my favorite X-Men movie.
really
Yeah.
nice.
What's your favorite X-Men movie?
Um, I don't know. I don't. What's the what's that one movie? It's with the newer X-Men. Um,
When they're young. First Class, Apocalypse.
yeah. Uh, I think it's Apocalypse. No, where's the one where they show the speech there? Because that one was the
There's a Future
fucking.
Past.
Is that?
When they break Magneto out of
Okay.
prison.
Yeah.
When they break Magneto out of prison and they have to use him. Now, you're talking about that scene, right?
Yes, I am
That's in
talking
Days
about.
of Future
Yeah.
Past. I'm telling you, that's the best fucking. That's the same movie.
Okay. Then all right. Yeah, that's a pretty good fucking movie.
That's what I'm saying. He goes back in time, and when he goes back in
I
time,
remember that. Yeah. No, yeah, you know what?
that scene alone is the best speedster scene in any movie.
No, then yeah, that's a pretty good fucking movie right there. Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, I am gonna watch that. But yeah, you know what's crazy? What I was talking about, um, in our last video, I was saying Indy never ready. Um, I was surprised that she went to X-Men after uh the surprising success of Obsession due to her performance. I expected her to be like in a bigger not that X-Men is not a big movie, but I expect her to be in like I don't know how to say it, like a bigger movie, I guess, like a Christopher Nolan type movie. Um, and then I found out that Indy Never Ready turned down $2.5 million. She was offered to co-star with Leonardo DiCaprio and Kristen Bell in Heat 2, but she turned it down to play Rogue in the X-Men reboot.
What was that movie?
Heat
Oh, Heat.
Heat 2, the sequel. And it was gonna have Leonardo DiCaprio and Christian Bell, two top tier actors. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I expected for her career to go. I didn't expect her to go straight into the Marvel universe. And like it says right here in the report, they offered her 2.5 million, and she's gonna co-star with two of the greats.
I mean, well, I just feel like that's good on her part because she's not doing it for the money. She's doing it for the love of
I
the
think
game.
she's, yeah, that's what I think. I think the reason why she's doing it because she's a fan. Cause I know
Oh yeah, cause she has.
she has a Twitch account. She games, so I'm assuming she knows who the X-Men are.
Yeah. I remember seeing her in a couple different interviews and stuff like that. She would talk about Marvel and um, like you said, playing games too. And I'm sure she's a cultured person, so I wouldn't doubt if she got the chance to play a character in Marvel, she would jump to that opportunity.
I guess
I mean, I
so.
would too for fuck shit.
Yeah, well, the way I saw it, I'm not backlashing. Like I'm excited to see her as Rogue, but the way I saw it, I thought her performance was so good in Obsession.
Hmm.
Uh, the layers and different personalities she gave the character. Um, Honestly, you could say her performance alone was the star of the movie. Was the entertainment of the whole movie. I have no doubt that she will win Best Actress or Actor. She'll win an Oscar for Best Actor. If that's the case, I thought she would be in like bigger movies because let's face it, Marvel movies are gimmick movies. They're
Yeah, but I feel like if they hit, they hit, and that could
well,
make it
yeah. Like
make they could make a break pretty
let's
much.
say this one gets her an Oscar, right? Obsession. She's not gonna get a second Oscar with Marvel movies.
I mean, I guess so. I guess so.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I
I want
understand.
what
Because
I'm
with the case with Robert Downey Jr., he left Marvel to go get an Oscar, and then he came back.
because he got an Oscar.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, her character in Obsession was so layered. I feel like she could do more,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like, like I said, no backlash. Like I'm excited to see her, but I feel like, and I just think it's too soon.
For her to be in a Marvel movie.
Yeah, I feel like she's not exploring her talents fully to the best of her ability. But that's just my take. But like I said, I'm still excited,
I see what you're saying.
and I understand. Like, it makes more sense that she's a fan. That's why, because when I heard like when they announced they cast her, I was like confused, like why, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just unusual. Um, but then again, Marvel tends to do that. They try to grab the hottest actor as soon as possible, like they did that with Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal was like talk of the town. Uh,
I guess so. Because he
during
was pretty much everywhere. Not the Walking Dead.
The
The Last
Last
of
of
Us.
Us. He was the Mandalorian. He was pretty much everyone loved him.
Oh, and that one movie with Nicolas Cage.
I love that movie. That's a good movie. I forgot that movie.
I forgot the name of what it is,
But like,
but
yeah, everyone loved. He's also in Game of Thrones, by the way. That's where he started.
really,
Pedro Pascal's in Game of Thrones. Yeah.
I
Now he's gonna watch it because
didn't know
he's in it.
that.
Fuck, is that a spoilers?
I
Dude, imagine you're just watching it and then you're like, oh fuck, is that Pedro Pascal? Yeah, he's in it.
are you
Yeah, he's in
actually?
Game of Thrones.
That's funny.
That's one of his first roles.
Really? I
Yes.
didn't know that.
He's really young in Game of Thrones.
I didn't know that.
I feel like they wanted him, and they're like they didn't know what character to give him, so they're like, let's just make him Reed Richards. Like everyone likes Fantastic Four is a big group in the Marvel universe, and then Pedro Pascal is a big actor. Right now, we don't have any other roles for him, so let's just put him in that. Do you think that's how the conversation went?
No, I feel like when they do this type of stuff, I feel like they have characters in mind and how it's gonna go and stuff like that. Because if you think about it, I don't think they. Um, I mean, yeah, I assume that they want
Well,
people
that's what they
like.
do. They did that with Sydney Sink. She didn't get an audition. They wanted her. They went to her.
No, yeah, I'm sure, but I'm sure they have to still audition for the role and all that.
She literally said she didn't audition for it.
Really?
Yeah, she says in an interview she didn't audition for the role.
Oh, I see. So I guess that's why we got two uh
But then I like
Jean Grey
how
reveals. So
I
spoilers.
I love. Oh yeah, spoilers. I didn't even say who she was playing, which is crazy. You're the one that said who.
Yeah.
I just said the actress name. But no, like I said, I with the X-Men casting, um, all the females are known actresses. All the males are, except the villain. All the males are unknown.
No, there's one Storm.
Oh
My
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Except besides Storm, yeah.
she's a new actor.
This is her first role entirely. Um,
How do you feel about that?
I loved it. That's how we got RDJ. Well, I mean,
She
Iron
was
Man
already
wasn't.
in movies,
I
but
know, but he was an unknown actor. No one knew who RDJ was, and he became this super mega. He was literally arrested. He went to prison. He was known as a criminal, and he now he's known as one of the biggest stars in the world.
he's
Um,
Iron Man.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I like when Marvel gets unknown actors and they make them stars.
Yeah, that's why in the last episode I feel like I was saying that when Marvel picks people or when they have their characters, I feel like once they have those characters established and whatnot, you generally don't think of another person unless that character was I guess played bad by by that actor. But for the most part, you can put if you think of an MCU character, you can think of a face, if that makes sense. Like I feel like every actor that stars in a MCU movie that that becomes pretty much their character and like um
Yes, that's how it was. But I feel like that's not what they're doing now. Now they're bringing known actors to the MCU. Like everyone knows Pedro Pascal. We know Moon Knight. What's his name? That actor.
I don't know.
I
That's
don't know.
my
Fuck, what's his name? Isaac something. But anyways, we know that actor. He's in multiple movies. And then they got Ryan Gosling for Ghost Rider. We know who Ryan Gosling is. Like they're getting these hot actors into the new Black Panther is now it's David Corns not David Cornside, that's Superman. Um, it's this uh upcoming actor. Um, I did a review on him on Letterbox because I saw the Long Walk. He was in the Long Walk, and then he was in Alien. And then in my review, I said I enjoyed both movies and that I will be following his career. And his upcoming movie, he's going to be the new Black
Black Panther.
Panther. So they're getting known actors to play all these roles, is what I'm saying. With these X-Men, it's both. Um, but yeah, my point is, your point as well. I like when they bring unknown actors because like you said it yourself, like when we see these actors, we think of the character. Like when we see RDJ, we immediately see Iron
Iron
Man.
Man,
When
yeah.
we see Tom Holland, we immediately see.
Spider-Man.
But then when we see these like when I see Ryan Gosling, I didn't well even the movie haven't came out yet, but I don't think I'm ever gonna see him as Ghost Rider. I'm gonna see him as Ryan Gosling.
I see what you're saying in a sense like
Like I
that.
don't
I get
see
what you're
Pedro
saying.
Pascal. When I see Pedro Pascal, I'm not like Fantastic Four. I say Pedro Pascal.
I see what you're saying. Cause even when watching the Odyssey, you're like, that's Spider-Man.
Exactly. That's Matt Damon. Like
Yeah.
those are known actors, and that's how Marvel started. Like they got all these like we Chris Hemsworth is Thor.
Yeah, I don't see anybody else ever being Thor. And then also with Hugh Jackman too, like
He's Wolverine. Exactly.
yeah,
He was
that's
unknown.
Wolverine. Um yeah, this but even though like I guess that's where they're going now after the uh I almost said Secret Service, Secret
I
War.
literally said they're hiring all these known actors.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. I said that's why I think they're getting all these like newer actors
Yeah.
so that way they can go back to making characters again, if that makes sense. So like people are well known for that character, like how it used to be instead of how it's going to be. Like don't get me wrong, like yeah, there are still big actors that are coming in and stuff like that, but I feel like with X-Men that are really um branch out to like seeing the new X-Men and getting familiar with them pretty much and recognizing them as X-Men instead of like cuz I feel like with Maya Bond, we'll see her as Storm, and I'm pretty sure in all the movies coming up, we'll recognize her as Storm. And I feel like now, if Indy Never Ready does good with
I'm
a
always gonna
Rogue,
see her as Freaky Nikki. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Now I know a lot of kids probably hasn't seen that movie, and they're gonna see her as Rogue, which is I guess that's exciting. This is her second big film, so I guess you'd say she's kind of. But no, I wouldn't say everyone's seen Obsession, so I wouldn't say she's unknown. Everyone knows who she is. She's literally in every talk show. And the movie came out like months ago.
no, but I'm just saying like filling in that character space. So I feel like after X-Men comes out, I'm sure uh that's all we'll be talking about. It's all like Rogue, and then everybody will see a face to that character, or Storm will see a face to that character.
Jean Grey, well, Sadie Sink. I still see her as Max from Stranger Things.
Well, I never watched
That's
Stranger
what I was gonna
Things,
say. You never
so
watched it, so that's your first time seeing her.
yeah.
Interesting. So when you
So
watch Stranger Things, you'll be like, "That's Jean Grey."
yeah, it's pretty much probably yeah.
Will you ever watch it?
Stranger Things.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've heard good things about it.
it's really good.
I've been told good things about
It's
it.
very watchable, like very watchable. Like you could start the first episode and watch the whole thing. Like every episode is like very, like there's action, there's comedy, um, but it's a horror film. A lot of people mistake they think it's a kids show because it has kids in it. And don't get me wrong, it did drag kids into it. But that it was never made for kids. It's an adult show with kid actors in it. Like all the kids cuss, like there's gore and there's
It's like it.
yeah, in a way. It did compare a lot. It and Stranger Things came out during the same time, and then you have the same actor in both movies.
Hmm.
Those two do compare a lot because they're riding bikes in both movies. It's literally the same shit. But I feel like Stranger Things goes more into theories and into like realms and shit, which is cool. Like I said, every episode is super watchable. Like, there's not a moment where you're like, "Oh, I just gotta get over. I gotta get through this episode to get to the good stuff." Like every
Yeah.
episode's good. Like all the characters are really like
Likable.
likable. Like just watching these kids just fuck around is just funny. Um, every character I recommend. That's another show I recommend you watching. That one's really good.
Yeah. Cause even my mom watched it and
Oh,
she
it's
said it
really
was
good.
good.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm just like, all right, if my mom could have sit there and watched Stranger Things, and I'm like, okay, and she'll talk about it. She's like, oh, it's really good, and
I
somebody
did.
will like bring it up and stuff
I'm
like
not a
that.
fan of how it ended, but that's everyone else's opinion. Um, but I did like the journey getting there.
I see.
Cause
I
not
see.
every adventure is about the destination. It's about the journey. Cause yeah, cause I'm not gonna lie. There's so many shows that have bad endings, and I feel like people just don't know how to end shows because they don't know how to satisfy fans. Like Game of Thrones is one of my favorite shows. Um, it does have a bad ending, but I don't think it's as bad as Stranger Things. I think Stranger Things has a worse. Uh, I think
A worse ending,
than Game of Thrones. But even though that they both have bad
bad
endings,
endings.
I still like the show because it's like I said, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey.
I see.
Like I hate when people are like, "Oh, I don't want to watch it." Like I heard it was good, but they said the ending was bad, so it sounds pointless. Like, what do you mean? Like,
If it's a good show, watch it.
yeah, like
So in that case, if One Piece ends and they say
yeah, I'm enjoying it right now.
but at the end of One Piece, they say the treasure of the One Piece is the friends you made along the way.
It's not gonna be that because he said it wasn't. But if it was that, I'm pretty sure like no one knows what the One Piece is, but we're enjoying the fuck out of this show.
I guess so. That's true.
You know what I mean? Like I understand. Well, that one's. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure it will disappoint a lot of fans if the ending is not
What
good.
good, yeah.
Because I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Game of Thrones and Stranger Things disappointed a lot of fans. It's gonna disappoint fans, but I mean, it disappointed me that Stranger Things ended badly. I would have changed I would still change the ending. Don't get me wrong, but doesn't mean I'm gonna drop the whole show and like ignore it and be like,
Bad show.
yeah,
No
bad
more.
show. No, it's still a good show. One Piece, like even if I don't know what the One Piece ending is. Even if I don't like the ending, I still enjoyed getting there.
I guess so. That's true. Seeing seeing Luffy go through everything. No, yeah,
But I understand, like
that's
if it's a shitty, like I will get pissed. Like don't get me wrong, like it's a long journey. Like it took us that long, and you get a shit ending. Like I understand it, but at the same time, like
Come on now.
I mean, it is what it is. Like you can't change it. Like now, it's like, are you gonna stop telling people to watch One Piece? Don't you want them to have the same experiences you had?
And then for them to see the end of the One Piece. No, yeah, that's true too. Um, no, yeah, I probably would still watch it even though if it was a shitty ending.
Nothing's not worth watching. You always get an experience after everything you watch, even if it's a bad experience.
It's still an experience. You
Exactly.
know, not to watch that movie again.